We are one man down this week on episode 7 of While It's Rendering. Welcome.
We've done 8 of these.
Well, there we go. There it is.
You see,
No, sorry, I can't. No, hang on. I can't sit like this. God, I'm just gonna.
It's because Jake's not here. You just can't get comfortable.
I'm all on edge because he's not here. So there's only the two man today, 2-man booth. Jake is playing with something.
It's
He
small and hairy.
He finally found it. No, he's his lovely pet Nala. Husky, straight husky, not like a crossbreed or anything.
No, I think Siberian husky.
Siberian husky.
I think, but I don't know.
She's very cute and she's back from the vets.
She's
and
adorable and she is very, very friendly.
She's very friendly.
I am covered in a thick layer of fur every time I see her.
Is that what your beard is? This is just you.
No, Nala isn't Ginger. Ginger is all me.
It's all you, baby.
I am a hairy man.
You are a hairy man.
Everywhere except my head.
You just need to comb it over a bit. Comb your beard over.
Comb it over? From where?
Well, if you grow the beard really long and then comb it round.
Now, you see, I have tried growing like proper monster beard in the past.
Yeah.
And I can grow it, but I have a super weird growth pattern where my beard is basically one big chin strap going from left to right in like a perfect
That's
arc.
what my beard is like.
Yeah, so it always looks really, really weird. Like, my beard goes sideways.
So does mine. This is how it comes to a point here, and there's like a crown. This is great for a visual audio, a non-visual podcast. Listeners, bottom right of my face, there is a crown.
Now you see, I've got a weird beard crown.
There it
left.
is. Yeah. Oh yeah, you have the other side. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
we're like beard mirrors.
This is like the. I need to note that down. Beard mirrors.
This is following on from our Queer Eye discussion.
Did we? I couldn't remember. I think I had finished it. That was 2 weeks ago. Yeah, we both finished Queer Eye. Yeah. No, that's great. Well, beard mirrors. What an intro. So this is episode 7/8. That will always going to be like that. Thank you for listening on Spotify, iTunes, or Podbean, or the YouTube, wherever you're listening.
That's a lot of places.
Yeah, I got 4 places they're on.
Nice.
But what I'm doing is, by saying thank you for listening, I'm also, in case they're listening on Spotify and they don't like Spotify, like I don't fucking like Spotify, it means they know they can listen to it on iTunes.
No,
or
you
Podbean.
love Spotify.
Spotify
is amazing.
Is it still loading? It's still loading.
It's still loading.
While it's rendering. So yes, we are a man down today. So it won't be as long, but we still got some shit to talk about.
And also, there won't be a really obscure Simpsons quiz.
Yes, we'll be waiting a fortnight for that. And he knows now because he'll listen to this. Fuck. Oh shit, I'm very close to the mic there. I should probably just take it back a little bit. I mean, I'm eating them. I'm no Liam Gallagher in the mic. There we go.
You're doing one and or both of the Gallaghers.
Yeah.
With the microphone.
Well, I'm not doing them. That sounds. It's a bit icky.
Just a bit.
Just a bit
icky.
Not a lot. Just a little bit. Yeah. Gonna mix it around this week.
Mix it around?
Yeah, we're gonna mix it around. I thought we'd start talking about our childhood TV cartoons. He's not here to talk about it. We'll have to get into it then. We'll have to get into it. Did you... we can get straight into this.
Is this where you just cut off the podcast?
Right. Oh, no. No. Fuck you, Jake. You'll love this. Alright, I'm going to sum it up in basically the best way I think. So what I can remember as a young kid, I started off with CITV.
Yes.
And then I went to Nickelodeon. I had friends that were Disney, I had friends that were Cartoon Network and CBeebies, but that was what my CITV in the afternoon, then to Nickelodeon. Where did you go? Where did you start? School. I sound a bit like Parkinson here, interviewing you.
Now, CITV was also a thing. I am also old enough to remember the ITV weekend lineup.
That's the thing. You are a little bit older than me.
Yeah, just a touch. But my big thing was Cartoon Network. Especially the Toonami slot.
Yeah. Before it got its own channel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, kind of like that I think they had an Adult Swim block on Cartoon Network in the evening at some point. I think so. I think it was Cartoon Network. I'm not sure though.
And this
this actually the Adult Swim might have been on Toonami once Toonami got its own channel. But yeah, CITV on Saturday mornings. I was always more into my Super Sentais than cartoons.
Yeah.
Until I found Toonami and sort of really got into anime. I had been exposed to anime a little bit earlier in a very happenstance way, but that was where I sort of seriously discovered Dragon Ball Z, Naruto, Pokemon.
I discovered Pokemon CITV.
Oh no! It would have
That's
been.
where I
because
discovered
ITV had the rights to Pokemon.
Yeah, they did.
So it wouldn't have been Toonami. It
Was
would have been ITV for Pokemon. Yeah,
such a big deal. I remember how important that was. You had to watch it.
That's the thing. I didn't realise Pokemon was an anime at the time.
So
I just thought it was just a cartoon.
Oh, okay, all right.
I didn't realise that it was like a translation of a Japanese cartoon. I certainly didn't know what anime was.
No, I don't think anyone really would have.
No, it's just because this is also sort of predating broadband.
Oh yeah,
we had.
Did you have AOL dial-up?
I don't think we actually had internet access at home. I think this would have been around about the time where I had sort of I knew what the internet was. I'd never really had access to it.
Yeah.
I went to somewhere where there was internet access, and it took like 3 hours to download the WCW homepage.
Oh my god! Wow.
And it was proper shit. And it's like you could watch it load from the top down.
What was it? The WCW homepage, or in quotation marks, was it just the NWO homepage?
No. It was WCW.
Okay.
It was because I remember the header banner was like the proper, like the textured steel.
Yeah.
It was that.
That's really cool. Yeah, I see. You were saying about Dragon. I really feel like I'm interviewing you here. my next guest here, coming from Bushy, and Mr. Dale Carpenter. Welcome to the show. There's my parky. I can't do Wogan. You said Dragon Balls. I never got into Dragon Ball because I never really watched Toonami, but that's where everyone apparently started their Dragon Ball.
Yeah, I think that's where a vast majority of people start with anime.
Yeah.
Period. It's either Dragon Ball Z or Sailor Moon.
Sailor Moon, yeah. Yeah, neither of them. I'm still to this day a Dragon Ball virgin. The game, fantastic.
We need to get you on that.
I know.
Because it is iconic.
I know it is. I know about Goku and all the million variations of him.
Oh, but do you though?
I've heard of them on the street.
But do you?
Yeah.
Have you ever sat through 100-episode fight in what is supposed to be 5 minutes?
No, but I mean that sounds so exciting. You're really selling it.
It actually is. It's some thrilling nothing.
Like this podcast. Some thrilling nothing.
No, this is why I recommend that we actually show you Kai instead of you going through the series.
I started Kai, and I got lost.
You got lost?
I got confused. I think get lost as in like I'm started on episode 250 or something. Even though I don't think there are that many in Kai.
No, I don't think there is.
It's like 100 and something.
Yeah.
Thankfully.
Maybe it hit 200 with the Boo Saga. I don't know. I haven't watched the Boo Saga in Kai yet.
The Boo Saga. Is that as in I assume like the arcs in One Piece?
Yes. Yeah. Pretty much any shonen you can divide them up into sort of fairly easily identifiable arcs.
Yeah. I get that. Yeah. Naruto never did it for me either. I think it was the design of him. It was something as simple as that. Although I was always told start with Shippuden, Shippuden. Yes, I was always told to start with that, and that didn't help my mind goblins of like, but that's not the start. That's not the first ever episode.
Here's the thing is, I wouldn't advise anyone to start with Shippuden.
Yeah.
Because you're missing half the story then.
It's like starting after the time skip of One Piece.
Yeah. Yeah, that's literally it. It's like you don't have the foundation in the world to really get what's going on.
You're missing the best arcs, basically.
Yeah, well, you are actually missing one of the best arcs.
Oh, really?
By skipping Naruto.
Oh, right.
Well, actually, yeah, you're missing like one of the best arcs overall. Like one of the best fights. Well, no, several of the best fights actually, and a crucial plot point, which is basically the entire basis of Shippuden. So yeah, anyone who's told you to start with Shippuden's a fucking idiot.
I need to try and think of who did who. I think it was someone at uni. I'm gonna John Wick them.
It would, yeah, no. I would be amazed if someone that dumb has a degree.
I think it's the same degree as me.
Oh,
yeah,
that
so that's fine.
Okay.
They just make stuff. It's fine. We just make stuff, paper mache, Tracy Island and all that jazz.
Yeah, no, but I didn't think I would get into Naruto when I first started it, because for the first few episodes, well, first mistake was I watched dub, and
I can't do dub.
The dub of Naruto is fucking awful.
Is it really bad?
It's really bad. Like it features the most annoying catchphrase in all of anime.
Oh, what?
Believe it.
Get out my flat, my studio right now. And take your shitty phrase with it.
So yeah, basically what that is
that.
So the character Naruto Uzumaki has a verbal tick where he finishes a lot of his sentences with like the Japanese phrase "datebayo." Which doesn't really mean anything.
Yeah.
It's a bit like saying you know all the time. But in the dub they replaced that with believe it. So like every other sentence he's saying believe it.
Oh god. That sounds atrocious.
So yeah, it's really awful. Plus like his voice actor is really raspy.
Yeah.
So he's supposed to be like, I don't know, like a 12-year-old kid. But he sounds like a 50-year-old man who's been smoking 20 a day. Oh yes. Oh, I really
you bastard. Believe it. Oh.
Me ninja grapes.
Oh, me ninja minge. Oh, smells. Oh. I remember the dubbing for One Piece was fucking atrocious.
I mean, the dub of Naruto is not one kid's... no, 4 kids level bad One Piece.
That's really bad.
That is dog.
Hey, I'm Luffy.
Like that's like the big green dub of Dragon Ball Z.
I don't get that reference.
One of these days you will. We'll get you to watch Kai. We'll get you to go through it.
Live stream.
And then I will take you through some of the alternative dubs of Dragon Ball Z, one of which is the big green dub,
the big green dub.
The big green dub. It's called the big green dub because you know the character Piccolo.
I do. I know of a Piccolo.
Yeah. I think it got its name because in the big green dub they referred to Piccolo as Big Green.
Oh, because yeah, I know what you mean now by green. Yeah. Gotcha. Yeah. Right. Okay.
Yeah, like just as a level of understanding how unfaithful some of these dubs are, and how thankful we should be for some of the dubs we have now. Like the dub for My Hero Academia.
I haven't checked it out.
Unbelievable.
It's good.
Like, yeah, a lot of people still shit on it and say, sub or nothing. But compared to some of the dubs we had to endure when we were younger, like the My Hero Academia dub is fucking unreal. It's, I mean, do we need to talk about Pokemon jelly-filled donuts?
Well, I mean,
really?
Goes without saying, doesn't it?
These donuts are great. Jelly-filled are my favourite. Nothing beats a jelly-filled donut.
It was good when we were younger.
to be fair, I knew what a donut looked like when I was younger.
Yeah.
And I knew that he wasn't holding fucking donuts. I didn't know they were called onigiri, but I knew they weren't fucking jam donuts.
They're like the opposite. Like, if you couldn't find, I don't even you could find anything more opposite.
Well, you have donuts generally perfect circle.
Yeah.
Triangle, literally 3 angles.
Did you not have that game as a toddler where you put the shapes through the shapes? So you force that triangle through the circle.
You see, I always thought the object of the game was to get the shapes in the right holes.
Oh no! Why would they do that? That's just false economy doing that.
It's practicing for an activity we'd be doing later on in life. Getting it in the right hole.
Getting your triangle penis into the triangle vagina. Yeah. You be the girl and her vagina's a square shape and you've got a triangle penis, sir. My God, damn it.
Well, fitting triangle into square is not so bad. You just need to rotate.
Depends how big. Oh, it depends how big your triangle is.
Well, then we're talking size, not shape.
Then we are.
You know, I mean, girth is an entirely different issue.
All right. Well,
how did we get here?
What if you've got an octagon going into a triangle? How do we right?
Kids cartoons.
I
went off on an anime rant.
No,
and then
that's always
good.
Anime's always good to get rant on about, especially here. Like, I mean, it's anything Japan. It's fine. CITV for me was Animaniacs. I believe Taz was on there.
Yes, it was.
Now I don't think this was CITV, but I remember it Saturday mornings. SWAT Cats. I used to love SWAT Cats.
Yeah, I can't remember when SWAT Cats was on, but
I think it was after Live and Kicking.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
Fucking hell.
Yeah, I think it was after Live and Kicking with maybe some reruns of 50-50 and Get Your Own Back.
50-50.
Yeah. Just anything with Dave Benson Phillips. I mean, come on.
He's a pro wrestler now.
He is. Didn't a friend of ours ref it?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
A friend of ours.
I think Scarb refed a Dave Benson Phillips match.
Shout out to Tom Scarborough, who's a ref for WWE.
NXT UK.
What company is it?
No,
let's pick him up here. Yeah, he's a referee for WWE, but it's only small fry in the UK, so it doesn't really matter. It doesn't really count. So Animaniacs, that was really good. I loved Animaniacs.
Animaniacs was great. That and Tiny Toon Adventures.
Yeah, that was fantastic. Speaking of Toons, though, I think this might have just been on. It might have been Cartoon Network. Looney Tunes for me was just. I love Looney Tunes, and I think we even talked about like what our favourite Looney Tune character was. Did we talk about that once? Did you say Foghorn Leghorn? Someone said Foghorn.
Nick has an obsession with Foghorn Leghorn at the minute.
Yeah.
Because
I say.
Well, no, the reason I know about this at the moment, is because you came to see us perform in A Few Good Men.
Yes, I did.
And
it was fabulous.
Thank you very much. Nick's brother-in-law Ben was also in the show, and at one point, we all had to put on American accents for the show, obviously, and Ben opted for this sort of southern drawl, and at one point he has to, call to the judge, and it just, as the more times we did the show, it just got whinier and whinier each time he did it. So in the end, it ended up like, "Your Honor." And then that became Foghorn Leghorn.
Yeah.
But then it moved into the chicken lawyer from Futurama.
Oh God, yes. Oh my God, I know what you mean. He's blue as well, isn't he? Like, I'm just thinking of the actual design.
Yeah, but that became a running joke during the show as well because we thought Ben sounded like the chicken lawyer from Futurama.
That's amazing.
It's like, Your Honor, he's badgering the witness. Badger? Where?
At least he didn't start just
there's no reason to be afraid, miss. Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you was corn.
Oh, I forgot about that character. And then he just starts pecking the floor.
Yeah.
Just randomly, like... He didn't do that on the play. Oh God, yeah. No, Looney Tunes was, and there was spin-off. I don't know if it was really a spin-off, but there was Duck Dodgers, and 21st and a half century, which was Daffy Duck's little spin-off.
Yeah, Marvin the Martian.
Oh, this makes me very angry.
Where's the kaboom? It was supposed to be an earth-shattering kaboom.
Oh, he's so good. So good. Yeah, Looney Tunes, and Tom and Jerry.
Tom and Jerry classic.
You can't not. Tom and Jerry, yeah, they were pretty much... I got very much into... We had cable very early on, though, the little cable box. We had 60 channels, and it was a bit dodgy. You know, I don't think my dad ended up paying for any of that. But when we got Nickelodeon, it was
on one of those boxes that I watched my first porn.
I think I may be in the same boat as you there, sir.
Yeah, it's like...
It might have been on the Living TV.
Oh, no.
Oh, this is proper.
Wait, I was around one of my friend's house one night, and and 10 p.m. rolled around, and you know what happens at 10 p.m. It's the 10-minute preview time. We tune in for the 10-minute preview, and then the box didn't scramble at the end of the preview.
So you just kept going.
Yeah, so we just kept porn on the entire night. Shitty British porn. The worst porn.
It's not...
I swear all of it is filmed in Essex.
Yeah, probably. Yeah,
I mean, judging by accents,
yeah.
I think Essex is the porn capital of the UK.
It's the reason why they call it Baz Vegas.
Is that why they call it Baz Vegas?
Probably. All the seedy shit happening there, yeah. I wouldn't be surprised. And then there was Emmanuel was shown a lot.
Emmanuel.
The soft core stuff. We are really good. This is a
Red
tangent.
Shoe Diaries.
I do, yeah, I remember that.
We were talking about children's
cartoons. Children's Wait, no. Nickelodeon. So I had the cartoons that I would watch over and over again, like the ones I just said, but for me, I had a schedule. And it was CITV for a bit, which was Art Attack.
Oh, yeah.
And I've met...
Did you make Tracy Island?
That was Blue Peter, sir.
There was an Art Attack version.
What? No, I don't believe that. But I will look it up in a minute. But of course we made the Tracy Island, paper mache Tracy Island. I still have my Thunderbird 1, 2, 3, and 4. The originals. Die cast, like, they're solid metal figures.
Oh, now, the only one I had die cast was Thunderbird 1. The rest I had the shitey plastic versions.
Oh, scrub.
But I must say, for a plastic model, like Thunderbird 2 was surprisingly well made.
Oh, toys were more resilient back in the day.
Yeah.
They were much better.
Oh, they were much better.
Oh, God, they were much better.
I will say, though, wrestling figures have come a long way.
Oh, God, wrestling figures were dire.
Yeah. No, they were horrible.
Yeah. I've got a load of wrestling figures in there, like my Attitude Era figures in there. I think I've got K Quick.
Oh, you're talking about Attitude Era figures. I'm talking about the original Hasbro figures.
Yeah, they were.
And they at least had like 1 or 2 points of articulation, usually in the arms.
Yeah.
And they were spring loaded.
What's you milking a cow over here, or are you?
I know. I think.
No arm motion.
I think this was Ultimate Warriors.
Oh right. Okay.
Motion.
Being homophobic and.
Yeah. But I had 2 WCW figures.
Yeah.
From even earlier than that. I think they might have actually been late 80s.
Wow.
I had a Sting and I had a Lex Luger. They came in a duo pack because they were a tag team at the time. No points of articulation.
Just basically solid figures.
They were just rubber.
Just like solid figures.
They were painted rubber.
But when they like stationary positions, like a sort of Barbie, just stand like that.
They weren't like straight line. They were sort of in a weird wrestling sort of pose.
Like graps.
The graps.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh wow. How do we even get to that? Oh my God, these tangents.
Art Attack. Then Blue Peter, Tracy Island.
Right, so there was the Blue Peter one, but
now that you're thinking about it, it might have just been the Tracy. It might have been the Blue Peter. Tracy
which
Island.
I never watched Blue Peter
because I never watched Blue Peter.
No,
but I made the Tracy Island.
It was such a big thing.
Everybody made it.
You just loads of crumpled up newspapers with PVA glue, and then your toilet rolls for where the ships went. Blue Peter. I never cared for Blue Peter. And I never cared for Smart. I was always Art Attack.
Yeah, Smart wasn't good.
No.
Or at least not for me. I think Nick might have been a fan of Smart.
Yeah, sounds like he... Yeah, I feel like he would have been.
Um,
Art Attack... I had a Filofax. An Art Attack Filofax. W.H. Smith used to sell these really cool Filofaxes.
Yeah, like the PVA water mix.
Yeah.
Sort of wrapped around the cover to make a hardcover Filofax.
Yeah.
And sponge picture frames.
Yes.
Household sponge picture frames.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh god, some of the amazing stuff I made off that. And I've met Neil Buchanan.
Really?
Yeah, because where I used to live back in Maidstone, Kent, had the Maidstone Film Studios where most of CICI TV stuff was filmed. So it's literally around the back. So he used to get his like pens and stuff, the supplies and stuff. He used to get it. I used to see him shopping for stuff.
Used to get his own shit.
I guess with a
like
budget, but like
Yeah.
And I met him, and he used to be on Zap as well. They used to film Zap there.
Right. Okay.
And he used to be a character on there, which was like an artist. Zap was, oh god, I don't know if you. This is CITV again.
This is the real crossover event.
Basically, the show would start, and the show was this massive. I'm talking maybe the size of a bungalow, like pretty high, like a fake newspaper, and each little like window had a different character in it, and the camera would zoom to that, and then it would do a skit, like a 5-minute skit from that, and then go back out and go. And Neil Buchanan had his own little one, which was a painter. You never heard of this?
No, never.
Oh, I'm gonna Phil. I'm gonna have to show you because this is awesome.
So, since we've moved on from cartoons, I have to mention Funhouse.
Oh, Pat Sharp and the Twins.
Pat Sharp and the Twins, baby.
Whole lot of fun, prizes to be won. It's a real wacky show where anything goes.
On that really ridiculously small go-kart course.
Oh God, I always wanted to. Thing is, I always wanted to go on Funhouse, but as a kid, I had a fear of the gunge because I had a fear of it going like in my eyes and I getting blind.
Oh God!
I was sorry, but I was like, oh God, it's gonna burn, or like me swallowing it. But everything else I wanted to do, like especially the actual fun house.
Yeah, no, see, the thing that would always stop me from wanting to be on Funhouse was I was and still am the most unathletic child ever.
Yeah, that did come into factor for quite a bit. Yeah. Funhouse was. I swear there was a BBC sort of their own version.
There were loads of shows in that style.
Yeah,
but Funhouse was champion.
And Neil Buchanan actually did one like that. Finders Keepers. The whole set was like a house.
Yeah, Finders Keepers. Yeah,
it was like a house, and they had to go around all the different rooms, basically destroying everything in the room to find stuff.
Yeah, but everything was almost like in like a Goosebumps sort of style, wasn't it? Yeah.
Oh, Jake's missing out. By the way, that is Zap.
Now that you show me that, I recognise it. That does ring a bell now.
There was one skit that was like a sort of, I guess you could call her like a female Dennis the Menace, sort of cheeky, like naughty girl, and she'd always like screw. There was say like a group of kids on an outing were at a swimming baths or something, a swimming centre. They used a local leisure centre near us, and she'd like maybe I don't know, tamper with the diving board or something. She was sort of like
something that would cause serious
something like
injury.
that. I may be wrong, but it was something like that. Yeah. So there was that, and then there was one that was like it was a little model theatre show, but it was just hands. It was black and just hands doing tricks like that. And Neil Buchanan like dressed up as an artist doing paintings. It was a really weird but fun little show. But then after CITV, I went to Nickelodeon, and then you had 5 o'clock, I believe it was, Sabrina.
Yeah.
Then it was Kenan and Kel. Then it was Moesha. And then I had to turn it off because Mum and Dad all wanted to watch TV.
You're missing out.
What am I missing out?
Smart Guy.
No, that was Disney.
Was that Disney?
Disney, because Disney had Boy Meets World, which I didn't watch. Smart Guy. It had a couple of other ones which I.
Sister Disney.
It was Nickelodeon. Sister was Nickelodeon.
Sister Nickelodeon.
Yep.
I'm getting them mixed
up. And also
up.
Moesha was Trouble. Trouble TV was Moesha.
Wasn't Trouble though?
It was
Trouble was Nickelodeon though, but it was Nickelodeon
No,
made for the edgy teenager. I always thought
Were they the
Trouble,
same?
I thought Trouble TV was literally just another Nickelodeon.
Oh,
channel,
I have no idea if they're the same.
but like aged up, like what Toonami was to Cartoon Network.
I mean, that would make sense. Yeah,
I
for sure.
think Trouble was basically Nickelodeon, because on Trouble you also had that really weird sitcom with Ryan Reynolds in it.
Oh, I loved that. Two guys and a girl in the pizza place.
Yeah.
I thought it was brilliant.
I didn't discover that until much later on in life.
I think it's on Comedy Central now.
Yeah,
but it's great.
So,
it's really underrated.
I'd already seen Ryan Reynolds in Van Wilder and Blade Trinity, before I'd seen that.
I mean, Van Wilder's alright. Blade Trinity. Have you seen him in the original Sabrina film?
Yes.
And his lovely curtains, his lovely locks.
Yeah, bless him.
As Harvey.
Oh, a bit of Melissa Joan Hart though.
Well, if we're talking Melissa Joan Hart, we have to talk about Clarissa.
Yeah,
Clarissa
Clarissa
knows it all. Explains it all. I thought it was knows it all. Damn it. No, Clarissa was good. Yeah, I was more Sabrina, but I know. I watched a bit of Clarissa. I think that pretty much is it. Before that was my all my go-tos.
Yeah, no, I think the only part where we diverge is that I was massive Power Rangers geek.
I was with the original ones. I still to this day am still clamouring for my Dragon Zord mech. I never got it. A friend at school brought it in for show and tell, and I never got it as a present. I always wanted it.
I think I still have mine somewhere.
You really need to get out this flat right now. You're really pushing it. You're really pushing it.
I had everything. I had like the full Megazord.
Yeah.
And then like the proper Dragon Zord, which you could take apart and combine with the Megazord to make the Dragon Megazord.
Did you have the flute?
Yeah, I had the Dragon Dagger. I had a Saba.
Oh.
I had the standard issue Ranger Blade Pistol.
Wait, blade pistol?
Yeah.
Hang on, what?
So basically,
to shoot the putties.
Yeah, it was red and like it was like a pistol.
Yeah.
But then you could fold like the like this bit of the pistol upwards so that it became a handle, and then you could flip a blade.
What?
Out.
That's amazing.
It was essentially a switchblade in a gun.
That's a full-on weapon. What? Oh, that's great. That's awesome.
Had the morphers, obviously.
Yeah, obviously.
I also had...
I really want to see a Photoshop image. You guys, morphin' time!
I had the Zeomorphers as well.
What's that?
Oh, do you not remember Zeo?
No?
Okay, the Zeomorphers introduced the two-handed morphers that you wore on your wrist.
Right.
And you had sort of one on this hand.
Yeah.
And then you sort of added the one on this hand.
A lot of movement going on here, people.
To form like a cross.
Okay.
And they sort of interlocked, and a crystal in this one shined through a hole in this one.
This is a different series.
This was...
Because I only know OG Power Rangers.
Okay, so you know how... Do you remember the ending of OG Power Rangers?
Oh, God. I remember the film. Was that canon? The original...
The original movie is not...
It's not canon to the TV show.
Not generally, because they did a essentially the same thing... They did the same thing in the series, but with a very different explanation and in a very different way.
Okay.
They had a different method of getting like the ninja powers.
Yep.
So no, we're talking like after this.
Yeah.
So, spoiler if you don't know, but basically, Rita and Lord Zed managed to destroy... it might not have been Rita at Zed at this point. It might have been a new villain introduced. But basically, the baddies destroyed the command center.
Okay. That rings a bell, yeah.
But they had, like, this... Apparently, like, Zordon had a secondary command center ready underneath, and they could use the power of these doodads called the Zeo crystals to give themselves Zeo powers.
Right, okay.
And it was Mostly the original crew. Well, not the original crew, but it's like you had.
Was Tiffany one?
No, Tiffany. No, Tiffany.
Wasn't it
Kat.
Who's the Pink Ranger?
Okay, the original Pink Ranger was Kimberly.
Kimberly, not Tiffany. Sorry.
Yeah, and then Kimberly had left by this point.
Yeah.
And was replaced by Kat.
Kat. Okay. Zach was the Black Ranger.
Zach was the Black Ranger until he left and got replaced by Adam, who was played by Johnny Young Bosch, who voices every anime protagonist ever.
Okay.
I told you I was a power.
Wow, this man knows his Super Sentai. Let me try. Red Ranger. I want to say Jason.
Red Ranger was Jason.
Yes.
Who then left and was replaced by Rocky.
Okay. There was obviously Jason David Frank was White/Green Ranger.
Yeah, Tommy.
Green before White Ranger.
Yeah.
His character was always sort of like he was the tweener. Wasn't he a bit of a tweener? Like he was neither good. He was all about out for himself.
No.
Am I thinking no?
No. When he first came in,
yeah,
he was introduced as a martial artist.
Yeah,
who was entering a karate tournament that Jason was in. But he was just an all-around good dude. But then he got brainwashed by Rita.
That's what
using the power of the green power coin.
Yep. So dumb. That's so dumb. It's so fucking dumb, but awesome.
For a while the Green Ranger was under the control of Rita, but eventually he managed to break control.
Yep.
But then, like, his Green Ranger powers were gradually running out.
Yeah.
So then Zordon and Alpha created the White Ranger power. So, yeah, basically we have this huge emotional thing where Tommy can't be a Ranger anymore, and then it's like, lol, JK, here's white power.
Quite literally, here's some white power for you.
Yeah.
White justice. Wow. Especially, I love the fact that... I don't love the fact, but the Black Ranger was black. And the
Yellow Ranger was Asian.
Yeah. Although she died, didn't she?
Yeah, car crash.
Yeah. But, I mean, the idea behind it, did they really put much thought behind that?
Some will tell you that, yes, there was a great deal of conscious thought in that, and others will tell you that, no, it was just a really, really weird accident.
Yeah. I genuinely wanted to go back and watch some of these older episodes because of my love for dinosaurs, as you can see. Godzilla, the sets, and back then not really appreciating the sets, and they're just cardboard boxes or whatever, they're like our kaiju big battle.
Yeah.
And back then as a kid thinking, God, that must be massive.
I tell you, the most impressive thing about going back and watching old Super Sentai, though, is all of the Monster of the Week suits.
Yeah,
they're so weird and wacky and ultra detailed usually.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Like the amount of effort that goes into them.
Yeah,
they're incredible. Oh man, I want to watch Power Rangers now.
There's been so many Power Rangers series
now.
Oh,
so many.
It's like they've had to go over like the same idea multiple times because they have literally done everything they can possibly do.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Like, if you can just string 2 or 3 words together and put them after Power Rangers, and you probably just named an actual Power Ranger series that happened.
All right, here we go. Electric Window. There we go. That's the new Power Rangers series. I'm finding things in the room. Power Rangers, Electric Window into their soul.
Power Rangers, Feline Ornament.
Oh, yeah. I watched that in a heartbeat. Speaking of Power Rangers, right. So me and Jake played Third Strike the other day for the channel.
Yes.
And we decided it's now going to lead. Obviously, there's not enough content on the channel anyway, so why not add another?
No ongoing series whatsoever.
No, why not add another?
Nothing that's up in the air and never followed back on.
No, it's Christmas, Dale, Christmas. Why not add another series? We want to do fighting games, and it's going to be called Fight Dud.
Fight who, what?
Dub.
Okay.
No, it said Dud. I've already got it wrong.
Fight Dud.
Like Fight Club, but Fight Dud.
Ah.
Yeah. Copyright. You can't take that, people. You can't take that. So
I'd have gone with Fight Flub.
Flub. That's good. Yeah, you can take Fight Dud. The artwork's not done yet. But we need to play that Power Rangers game.
Battle for the Grid.
We need to play the Power Rangers game. Because if you haven't played the Power Rangers game, you need to play the Power Rangers game if you like fighting games. Because that is a really fun pick up and play. A lot better than Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite. That's for sure.
Not setting a very high bar there.
No, but if you're an MVC fan, don't be an MVC fan and go be a Power Rangers fighting game fan. Because my god, that is a fun game. And not that expensive.
No, it's pretty cheap for what it is.
I believe it's on everything, isn't it? I'm fairly certain it's
I
on
think
everything.
so, yeah.
I think we've even talked about it before. Yeah. One more thing about Power Rangers. I had the original soundtrack on cassette. And
so did I.
That is really metal.
Yeah.
That as a soundtrack.
Yeah. Thing is, you had...
Yeah. There were some alternatives on there.
You had the Power Rangers theme. You had the White Ranger introductory theme.
Oh, yes.
The B-side was the Green Ranger theme.
Oh. That's amazing.
There was something, I think it might have been Bulk and Skull's theme.
Yeah, it would have been something obscure
on
it. Yeah. Wow. Memories. Yeah, Power Rangers. I remember that being the morning. I don't remember that being an afternoon, say after school.
No, it was Saturday mornings.
It was definitely Saturday mornings.
Yeah. It was Power Rangers, and then later on, Power Rangers was followed up by Big Bad Beetleborgs.
I do not know what that is. What the hell is that?
It's another Super Sentai.
Okay.
They just took more Super Sentai footage and made another series about it.
Yep.
And then there was another series that they started that they did a crossover episode with Power Rangers. I can't remember it though.
It was that good.
Yeah. No, it was
good.
Like anything outside of the main Power Rangers franchise was entirely forgettable.
Right. Okay. Cool.
To be fair, I even lost track with Power Rangers after Turbo. So it's like, okay, now it's just fucking cars.
Cars. They're cars.
Wait.
No, I don't know.
You don't know Power Rangers
No, I don't
Turbo.
know Turbo, but I want to know now.
Okay, so...
This is the Power Rangers cast.
The second Power Rangers movie was Power Rangers Turbo.
Right.
And all of the Zeo shit gets destroyed.
Yep.
And, like, now they have cars.
Okay.
Their Zords are cars.
Sure, why not?
Their morphers are keys. they're fucking car keys with a fob.
So their cars join?
And now the Blue Ranger is an actual child.
What are you talking about?
When he morphs, he somehow grows into a full-grown adult to match up with the Sentai footage.
What are you talking about? Oh my god.
It's a fucking mess, mate.
It sounds like an amazing mess. Wow. Hang on, I need to look.
Check this shit
Power
out.
Rangers.
Turbo. Literal cars.
Rangers. Not Turbo. Turbo. He's a little boy.
He's an actual child.
Blake Foster is Justin the Turbo Ranger. Oh my god. Where are their cars? There they are.
The Turbo Zords.
They look like Hot Wheels.
They probably were.
They look like Hot Wheels. That's amazing. Oh, that's incredible. This is actually just reminding me about something that I was going to ask as well. The original Power Rangers, so the Megazord, where they were located inside it, they sort of had the office desk set up.
Yes.
What would be your favourite mech, I guess, cockpit setup? Because they had the office desk. They were all sat in swivel chairs in like a corner desk. You've got the Evangelion. You're basically like, in theory, plugged into it. Gurren Lagann, you're in a sort of cramped little cockpit.
Well, I can tell you what it wouldn't be.
What?
It wouldn't be fucking Darling in the Franxx.
No, I'm aware of that. No, I don't think anyone would choose that. No. Fuck Darling in the Franxx.
Like, I am a fan of. I can't think of like an example of it off the top of my head, but I like the one that's like a proper like walk-in pod.
Pacific Rim.
Yeah.
I agree. I completely agree.
That's what I was thinking of, but I couldn't.
You're kind of like simulating the robot yourself, so you go for a punch, it goes for a punch.
Yeah, exactly right. Yeah.
No, I completely agree. Yeah. No, it just reminded me. It was a question I've been meaning to ask for ages, and I mean, honourable mention to their office space in the Megazord.
Yeah.
Because they're sat on their swivel chairs and then crash. Oh, swivel around.
Yeah, I mean, it's brilliant, but like, how do you even operate it? I mean, can you imagine the controls to that shit? It's like, I couldn't remember the controls for fucking Revenge of the Sith 1 week to the next.
You had maybe 8 buttons on that controller?
Yeah. There's got to be like dozens of joysticks and buttons. Like when you think about how much more complex it would be to operate than even flying a plane, say.
Yo, God, yeah.
And then look at the cockpit of a plane and, like, I couldn't make heads or tails of this bullshit.
Yeah, knobs are plenty in that.
Yeah. What chance do I have of piloting a Zord with that sort of layout? If it's got motion controls, then, you know, I at least can throw a punch.
Just a load of Wiimotes and nunchucks in there. They just a load of
You heard it here, folks. Motion controls are the best.
In the Megazord. The Megazord was controlled by motion controls. Yeah.
You know, except, I mean, you know, there is something to be said for, like, telepathic input. But then, you know, that opens up a whole other mess of problems.
Oh, yeah, that is quite a bit of a mess, yeah. Well,
what about you?
What about me?
Pacific Rim style?
Oh, as far as the cockpit, yeah, no, I think it would be Pacific Rim. I'm trying to think of others, really, mechs-wise. I was about to say Transformers then, but they're not really. You don't pilot a Transformer.
They are sentient beings.
They are their own thing. You don't pilot a Transformer.
I don't want to control my giant robots at all. No. I want them to be fully sentient.
And, I think it would be the Pacific Rim, to be fair. I think that is... I mean, it sounds like a cop-out because I can't think of anymore, but at the moment, that is the one because of the fact that you, in theory, have full control.
Yeah.
But it's not a case of like Evangelion. You get the robot, the mech gets hit, you get hurt.
Yeah.
Like you might get hurt in Pacific Rim if the fucking
boat that just sounds like an intentional design flaw.
Yeah. But you look sick as fuck with your rifle. Going against the Prism Angel. That Angel, you remember that Angel? It's just like a diamond. That was a weird anime. So good though.
Always reminds me of like an alien in Star Trek: The Next Generation called the Crystalline Entity.
I've never seen that. I've seen Next Gen, but I've never seen that one.
Yeah, no, it's a thing that like destroyed Data's homeworld.
Oh, okay.
It's just like these. It's like a cloud of like crystals floating in space.
Oh, shit. Well, that's bad. I didn't really know how to respond to that. That's just bad. Well, I'm sure we'll get our take from Jake next time he's here for his childhood. Yeah, we'll definitely
bring it up with Jake.
Oh, we'll bring it up. First thing.
Yeah.
There's doing the karate chop.
Yeah.
Politician. Karate chop. You know, first thing we talk about will be childhood TV shows.
Because we needed to replace the ongoing gag, so...
well, we got to figure something else out. Yeah, I mean, yeah. So, what have you been up to? Hello, everyone out there in internet land. Sorry to interrupt the podcast, and really hope you are enjoying it. Just wanted to say first a big thanks for listening. And that if you'd prefer to listen to this on another streaming source, you can also find while it's rendering on Spotify, iTunes, Podbean, and the YouTube channel Red Panda Pirate. On the channel, you will find a whole wide variety of video game Let's Plays, including some casual, some serious, and some damn right awful movie license games that we really get stuck into. Please do give the pod an honest rating and review in your chosen streaming platform. And then if you're on YouTube, a sub and a like really go a long way to creating more of this professionally unprofessional content just for you. Yeah, that's what we strive for in life. Also follow us on Twitter and the Facebook at Red Panda Pirate for both. That's Red, R-E-D, Panda, Pirate. I don't know why I spelt red instead of the longer words. Yeah, I think that's just me done. Had to just get this in here. Hope you're enjoying the pod. See you soon. Enjoy. We're moving on to that. Moving straight on.
You're throwing me in the deep end.
I'm
here.
getting straight.
I
Tell
nothing.
us now.
You know I do nothing.
Now, what now?
I do nothing.
Brilliant.
I work and I rehearse.
Brilliant. How's the rehearsing going?
Rehearsing is going very well.
Awesome. How's the work going? Good.
It's going work.
Team fight tactics. Did I get that right?
Team fight tactics.
I
yeah.
fucking nailed it.
I have been playing a bit more team fight tactics.
Of course you have.
I mean, there's not a lot to expand on. I mean, it's the same game.
It's good.
They did update. They added a new class in, so that's been fun to experiment with.
Yep.
I did discover a new mobile game that I've been toying around with.
Is it the shit one?
It is both shit and not shit. It is Schrodinger's game. It's called 80s Wrestling Mania Returns.
You are selling this already to the right person. Go ahead.
And basically, you are in charge of running a fictional wrestling promotion in the 80s.
Amazing.
And all of the wrestlers are 80s references.
Okay.
So it's like you've got one wrestler who is Johnny Cobra, who's Johnny from the Karate Kid.
Yep.
Then you've got Sergeant Shipley, who is supposed to be
Ripley.
Okay,
yeah. Awesome.
Yep. So
that sounds brilliant.
It's really well done. Like the game itself, I could see it getting very tedious and repetitive.
Yeah.
But like all of the cards and like all of the like sound effects and things like that, and all of the references, both wrestling and just 80s in general, it's a big love letter to like 80s wrestling.
When does the coke come into it?
The coke
and steroids.
When is the coke and steroids not involved? Well, it's the 80s.
Well, exactly. Where is the coke button? Where's the microtransactions for the coke?
You don't need microtransactions for the coke. The coke just magically appears.
Just appears.
It's the 80s. There is coke on every corner.
Everyone has coke on them.
It's just magically appearing coke.
Okay, so what is it called again? It's 80s?
80s Wrestling Mania Returns.
Wow, what a name.
Because obviously they don't want to get sued.
80s Wrestling... No, 80s?
80s?
Yeah.
Wrestling
Mania
Returns.
The implication of it saying returns makes me think there was one before it. Why was it returning? Is it returning from the 80s?
Possibly. It might be a return like into a new form on a mobile platform.
Yeah.
Who knows? Maybe they just really like Fire Pro.
Oh, well, who doesn't? Fire Pro is so good. Fire Pro is so good.
It is amazing.
It's so good.
So yeah, that's pretty much it gaming wise.
Have you watched Glow?
I haven't watched Glow actually. I've never gotten around to it.
Oh, we finished the 3rd season of that. Not as good as the first 2, but it's good. Very good. For a wrestling fan.
Yeah, I mean, I've noticed a bit of a decline in quality in terms of Netflix series.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Started around the time they started dropping Marvel shows. I'm just saying.
No, I could easily see that would be the way down, the downward spiral for them.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to think of other shows. Really, now you said that. Do you have any examples that you can think of? I mean, we're talking there'll be Netflix original, not obviously shows that they've just got.
Yeah, I mean, like for example, there was a very, very clear linear decline in the quality of all of their Marvel shows. Like I haven't even bothered watching the 3rd season of Jessica Jones at all.
I don't even think I've seen the 2nd season.
I was hesitant about watching the second season because my literal favourite thing about the first season was David Tennant.
Oh, same.
Kilgrave.
He was an amazing character.
With no Kilgrave, what's the point?
You've got an angry, depressed drunk.
Yeah. 2 was better than I was expecting it to be.
Mm-hmm.
Not as good as 1, in my opinion. But still solid.
Yeah.
Haven't bothered watching 3 at all yet.
Yeah, I've missed a lot of the Marvel stuff. I didn't even finish season 1 of Daredevil. Defenders didn't even do. Iron Fist I didn't even do. Punisher I did season 1, which was great. But season 2 I didn't do. It was just too much at once. Excuse me. I mean, I know they were spread out.
No, but it's like the Marvel Cinematic Universe in the sense that if you weren't there following along step by step by step, there's a lot of stuff there to get through.
Yeah.
And it snowballs. But honestly, the Marvel Netflix stuff was, when it was good, it was fucking amazing.
We're talking Daredevil season 1.
We're talking Daredevil season 1, the first half of Daredevil season 2.
Mm-hmm. First half of Luke Cage, in my opinion, with Cottonmouth.
Yep. Everything up to everything with Cottonmouth in Luke Cage season 1. And season 1 of Jessica Jones.
Yes. Yep.
I was surprised to like that as much as I did.
Yep.
Punisher, both seasons were amazing. And John Bernthal was one of the reasons why the first half of Daredevil season 2 was so amazing. Daredevil season 3 was great. It was, I think, a really, really good adaptation of my favourite Daredevil storyline.
Yep.
So yeah, I'm glad they did that justice.
Just didn't have it though. As in compared to the first 2 seasons, Daredevil season 3.
No, 3 was great.
Okay. Sorry.
3 blew the second half of season 2 out of the water.
Right, I get what you're saying. Yep.
But sort of by that point, we already kind of knew it was the end.
Right. Okay. All right.
It's like,
was it set after Defenders?
Season 3 of Daredevil was set after Defenders.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And they're all gone, right, from Netflix now?
Yeah, I think
they're
so.
all gone because they're I guess they're gonna be available on the Disney streaming service.
I can't see how they would be.
Because of the rights?
No, because it's Disney. Like, the thing about the Marvel Cinematic Universe is it was dark and gritty.
Yeah,
and
I suppose
blue.
it was.
It's the reason why they were able to do such justice to the Punisher.
Yeah, so, I mean, obviously we've got the new Marvel shows coming out on Disney. You reckon they're going to be toned down? You reckon the whole Disney streaming service itself is going to be...
I think it's going to be family-oriented.
So you're not
Entirely.
even TV-14?
I don't really want to put, like, a rating on it, because I can't really say... But, like, yeah, TV-14 maybe. It's like we wouldn't see the back catalogue of the Netflix shows.
No.
But no, the Netflix shows themselves are going to stay on Netflix.
Oh, okay.
Like the ones that have been released, but
yeah.
they're not making those anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't have a great deal of faith in Disney at all, to be honest, in making anything that's like artistically credible. It's mass-produced whimsy is what Disney does. You know, there's nothing sort of new or challenging about pretty much anything they do, really.
Well, I mean, you can just look at the live-action remakes.
Yeah, they're that far out of ideas. Their new thing is, let's take the thing we were good at, which is animation, and take away the animation.
And they're really not
live action.
I mean, yeah, Lion King had a lot of publicity behind it, but I don't really recall hearing much after it came out as far as this is it. This is the film of the year. You've got to go see it.
Yeah, no.
And Aladdin disappeared.
I don't know anyone who liked Lion King.
The remake.
The remake.
Yeah. No,
not a single person.
No, me either. And Aladdin, I don't recall hearing much about that at all. That came and went.
Well, I mean, there was a lot of hullabaloo about how terrible, like, the first teaser for it was.
It looked awful.
The second one was a lot better.
Yeah.
But, again, if I want to watch Aladdin, I'll go and watch Aladdin.
Yeah, exactly.
Aladdin was fucking perfect.
Same with The Lion King.
The Lion King was perfect.
Yeah. Same with The Jungle Book.
The Jungle Book was perfect.
Yeah.
You know, the reason why Disney got famous off of doing these animated films is that they were making perfect animated films, timeless classics, time and time and time again. And the only time they veered from that was when they attempted to cash in on their successful films by doing The Lion King 2,
Oh,
The Lion
God,
King
yeah.
3 and a third.
Yeah. I never saw them, but I know of them. Isn't one of them, Is one of them a prequel?
Yeah, I think there's.
I believe one of them is.
I haven't seen it, but
No.
I think there is a Timon and Pumbaa based prequel.
This is really off topic. Did they have a spin-off show, Timon and Pumbaa? Am I thinking?
I want to say yes.
Oh, I need to look this up. I feel like I've watched this. I feel like I've watched a TV show, a cartoon of them.
I want to say. I do want to say yes.
Timon and Pumbaa show. Timon and Pumbaa. Original number of seasons 3. Yeah, 95 to 99. And that would have been 85 episodes.
Fuck me.
Wow. Okay. I don't remember watching all of them, but wow. Yeah, there was an opening. I've just remembered another TV show, Tailspin.
Yes.
Speaking of Disney, actually, Baloo's spin-off.
Yeah.
Tailspin was awesome.
And
Tailspin. Oh, Tailspin. Oh, Tailspin.
And there's one that
I can't remember the rest.
There's one that I did forget to mention that I probably should have.
What's that?
Chippendale
The Rescue Rangers. Yeah. Oh, we're coming back round. Oh, Rescue Rangers was awesome. Yes. Yes.
Literally my entire childhood was people coming up to me and saying, "Alright, Dale, where's Chip?"
Where's Chip? Oh, we need to find you a chip. We need to find a chip to your Dale.
Also, was that show made like after the Chippendales became a thing? Like, what came first?
Live research.
Strippers or kids' cartoon?
Oh, we're talking general strippers, then I think we know which...
No, not general strippers, but specifically the Chippendales. Was the kids' cartoon named after the world's most famous male strippers?
All right, hang on. Let's
or were the world's most famous male strippers named after a kids' cartoon?
I'm kind of hoping it's the first one. Right. Chippendales. When did the Chippendales start? 1979.
So yeah, the kids' cartoon was named after the strippers.
Yep. Wow. Chippendale cartoon. No.
No?
Chippendale officially, not Rescue Rangers, just Chip and Dale, 1947.
Fucking
1947. Wow. This has
been legitimately educational.
Isn't that interesting, folks?
That's the kind of content you come here for.
Take that to your pub quiz trivia.
Back of the leg.
Yeah. Oh, don't get me fucking started. So not much else for yourself?
No. I mean, I haven't watched any new anime.
No, our anime person's not here today.
Well, to be fair, I am an anime person as well. I just unfortunately haven't had as much time for it.
You're not
as I
anime,
want to.
Tom.
I do want to start watching How Heavy Are the Dumbbells You're Lifting. Cause...
Well, they're not that heavy.
Because it looks shite, and I like shite anime.
Yep, okay.
Yeah.
I mean, it sounds shite.
I'm a big fan of what one would call trash anime.
Okay. Trash anime, you might say. Yeah?
Yeah. It's a show about a girl who realizes she's getting fat and decides to embark upon a journey to work out.
It's just Rocky montage.
And she develops a crush on one of the trainers at her gym who looks like just normal handsome guy, but then he flexes and is massively muscular.
Oh my god! Wow. So, yeah, okay.
It looks sort of kind of ecchi, but it looks very, very fun. So I'm probably going to start that when I have some time.
Get on that, and we'll hopefully hear more about that next time. Because I look forward to hearing about that myself. What's it called again?
How heavy are the dumbbells you're lifting? Or something like that. It's a translation of a Japanese title.
Yeah.
Which,
They're always hilarious.
Yes.
Yeah. All right. Okay. Cool. Well, as far as anime for myself, if you're done with yourself.
Yeah. Go for it.
I finally started JoJo again. Because he's not here, obviously. The Egypt arc of Stardust Crusaders.
Okay.
The stands are getting even more ridiculous.
Yes.
Even more ridiculous. Are you still on pause with JoJo?
Yeah, I am.
That's okay. Okay.
Yeah, no, I think you've actually overtaken me now.
Yeah, well, I'm only 2 episodes into now, the Egypt arc.
Yeah.
This is now my new lunch break. Final Fantasy 9 is now... It's finding time when I can. I'm 40 hours in, so I need to just pace it a bit.
Yeah, Final Fantasy 9 is more of a shit break.
No, Archero is the shit break still. Archero is always my go-to on the toilet.
Are you still playing that?
Yeah! Yeah! Of course, and I have to mention it at least once in a podcast. No, Final
Not
Fantasy...
sponsored.
Not sponsored. Well, yet. That's for you. Yet. Final Fantasy 9 is my go-to game at the moment until Link's Awakening comes out. Mid-September? I think it's mid-September. And then Dragon Quest 11 comes out.
Are you going to be getting a special edition of Link's Awakening?
Not
like the ludicrous ones.
Yes.
I'm assuming.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, if I can find it.
Really?
There is one specific edition, limited edition of Link's Awakening that is beautiful. It's just an art book game and a steel bookcase, but the bookcase is a Game Boy, like an original Game Boy.
Yeah, I've seen that one.
But the art book looks beautiful, and I'm a sucker for art books, as you can see by the brick next to you.
Yes, that is...
I'll get onto that in a minute.
That is very heavy.
It's like £80 from Smith's Toys.
I thought it was more than that, to be honest. I thought maybe it's like a different edition I'm looking at, but I've seen some going for like $300.
When I've seen them going for like that, but they're on like eBay because they're already pre-purchased.
Oh, it's people selling on pre-orders.
Yeah. Everywhere is sold out. These are impossible to find. But if I can find one, say 2 weeks maximum before the game comes out, if like a shop restocks, I'll go for it. If not, I'll fucking just buy the game. But then I got Dragon Quest 11, and I've never gotten into a Dragon Quest game before, but this looks right up my alley. Japanese RPG with big Toriyama eyes.
Yeah.
Happy with that. So that should tie me over until Death Stranding.
Are you still hyped for Death Stranding?
My hype for Death Stranding is, I don't know. There is no hype. I'm just.
You're going to play.
I just need to see. I need to know. Just need to know. There's no like, oh my god, this is going to be the best game ever, because I don't think it will. Yeah. I think it'll be a little bit boring at times. I think it'll look beautiful. I think it'll be exciting at times. It's basically Metal Gear with Norman Reedus, I think, in a beautiful setting. But I think it's what it is. It's unique. It's not like, say he made a shooter, Kojima made a shooter, like a Call of Duty. It's like, okay, we've just got another first-person war shooter. This looks very unique and one of a kind. That's why I'm intrigued about it.
Yeah, I mean, it's clearly going to be visually incredible.
Yeah. Do you see Jeff Keighley's in it?
No.
Jeff Keighley is in it now.
Really?
Yeah, they released it at Gamescom yesterday.
Oh, okay. I've seen nothing from Gamescom.
Oh, yeah. Well, I think it only started like last night. Sorry, I want to talk about the Gamescom in a minute. Carry on. Death Stranding.
I feel no sense of excitement towards it at all.
Yeah,
it's going to be very, very pretty, but I don't think people are going to be talking about it even a year after its release.
No, I completely agree. it's not at that hype level. I don't think. It'll be interesting.
Like, I mean, it's like...
And it will sell.
Yeah, it will sell. I think, broadly speaking, Cyberpunk is something that I am much more actively interested in.
Yeah. I think that is the next big thing.
Yeah.
And possibly remake. Final Fantasy VII remake. Which is only fucking the first, 20 hours of the game.
Yeah, like, I mean, the whole episodic nature of it killed so much of my hype.
That game ain't going to be finished for like 8 years.
Yeah, no, it's like, how long ago did they first announce at E3 that they were doing a remake of 7?
2015 or 2016, yeah. So we're nearly 4 years ago.
So, yeah, and we've already waited this long for what is essentially going to be the tutorial.
Yeah, the Midgar, which is the tutorial.
It's going to be Midgar.
Yeah.
And we're going to wait, another 3 years to get any more?
Yeah, this PS5.
Oh, yeah.
Easy, because the PS4 is on its way out pretty much now. So anyway, yeah, this is...
Which I'm actually thankful for, because my PS4 is fucked.
Yeah,
and I don't want to have to buy another one. Yeah. I want to be able to stretch it out until the PS5 comes out.
Kind of need to speak to you about mine at some point soon. Doom has really not been helping it.
I think that's more of a Doom thing than a console thing, to be honest.
Well, you've seen my console, though. Well, you've cleaned it.
No, last time I saw it, it was in very, very good condition, actually.
Oh.
Like, it was nowhere near as bad as mine was.
Did you have to actually get your archaeology dust out? Archaeologist dust.
Mate, there was dust packed in mine so tight that I needed to basically chisel it out. It had been compressed to the point where it was like solid biscuits of dust.
Oh my god. Wow.
Because I think it was just something to do with just the fan running so much, just just pounding it into a compressed area.
Yeah.
I don't know why it was as bad as it was, but it was absolutely bad. I have never opened up an electronic device and had it be that dusty before. So, no, yours was squeaky clean in comparison to mine.
Good to know.
And you thought yours was noisy. It was not as noisy as mine.
I would have loved to have heard that then, because
I'm surprised you couldn't hear it.
From here, yeah.
I could literally, if I had my PS4 running in my bedroom, I could hear it through the ceiling if I was downstairs. Like
it was drilling through.
Yeah, just a high-pitched whine. It sounded a bit like our mate there.
For reference here, he is pointing at my new Godzilla figure I received for my birthday. Which we'll be moving on to in a minute. The one other thing on Gamescom, Google Stadia.
Yeah, I saw that.
Oh, they have.
I think it's going to go great with my Google Glass.
It'll also go really well with my 3D TV and my Ouya. Remember the Ouya or On Live?
I honestly don't. I don't at all.
On Live?
No.
Or Nvidia Shield? Remember them? Remember you could...
Oh, Nvidia Shield. I remember
Nvidia
Shield.
Yeah. Play your PC games anywhere on the go. Yeah. No, Google Stadia. It's not happening. It's not gonna be a thing.
I mean, I wouldn't mind if it did become a thing, but it's not gonna be a thing.
They announced yesterday they have Cyberpunk. They've put some money into Cyberpunk so they can have that. Apparently, though, the testing didn't go too well at Gamescom when they showed it off.
Right.
Probably because it's such a fucking big game. I mean, I thought Witcher 3 being on the Switch was a big deal. Like, how the hell's that going to work?
But especially considering that The Witcher 3 didn't run properly on consoles.
No, it doesn't. It still probably doesn't.
No. So how they're going to do that with the Switch, I don't know. But Cyberpunk on
the Stadia.
On the Stadia.
It's amazing.
First of all, the name that does not sound like a piece of gaming equipment that I want to buy.
No.
It sounds like a protein bar.
Your Stadia.
Have a Stadia.
Have a Stadia. It's filled with apple cores and Chinese newspapers.
Old wine glasses.
Oh, I think as well. It's 120 quid. I think it's about that. The controller it doesn't look that great either, in my opinion. I mean, it's not as bad as the Steam controller, but
I mean, aesthetically, the Steam controller was bad,
right?
But the build quality, from the couple that I've seen, the build quality
was solid.
Was really good.
Oh, okay, I wasn't aware of that.
It was like not as good as the Elite Xbox controllers.
That's amazing.
They were doing, because those are incredible. I mean,
yeah.
Have you held one?
Yes.
Yeah, they are.
They are
solid, so weighty, and if I had anywhere near the disposable income enough to buy them, or an Xbox that I played,
use it on your PC.
Oh yeah, true. I could.
Especially with the adjustable sticks on the. I don't. Did they have that one? I've held one. I haven't actually had one, but did they have the adjustable sticks? Tension on the sticks because they've got that on the new one coming out.
I don't think they had it on the old one. I think that's a new thing for the new one.
I really love that idea.
Because I literally got I was lucky enough to hold like the proper first gen of the Xbox.
Oh,
Elite,
awesome!
And it was just amazing. Just the weight to it.
I mean, it's not quite a Duke, is it? But
well, no. But what is?
What is a Duke? God, fuck that controller.
I mean, it was literally like it's imagine what I would be holding if I got you to cast one.
Yep, I know. I get what you're saying. Yeah. They're. I mean, how long have they been out now? For the Elite, year and a half, 2 years.
It was I can't remember if it was the year they announced the one, or the year before they announced the one.
Yeah, I can't quite. Well, it was for the Xbox One. It's not for the 360.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I mean, even now.
Oh no, the One X.
I was going to say, yeah. Even now, they're still pricey, those controllers.
Oh god, yeah.
I think we're still talking over £100, right?
Yeah.
English pounds.
Yeah, last I checked, it was 119, I think.
100. Wow, that's crazy for a controller. I mean, I think even PS4 controllers, you're still looking at a good 30 to 40, maybe.
Officially licensed, yeah.
Not the Mad Cats. Turbo button.
No, not the Mad Cats.
Xbox Elite controller. Here we go on Amazon. 100. Oh no, sorry. Xbox Elite 2 pre-order £160. Elite Wireless 1 £170 apparently.
What?
Yeah, I don't. Wow. Xbox One Elite Wireless controller £170. Holy fuck. Link's Awakening's cheaper than that.
Yeah, it is. Yeah,
that's incredible.
I know I stood a bit aghast at your purchase, but
I'd still rather buy that than the Stadia.
Yeah, true.
Yep. So that was oh god, how did that tangent start again? It came to me. The baton came to me, and then I talked about
about how JoJo's has replaced Final Fantasy 9.
There it is in Final Fantasy 9. Link's Awakening. Dragon Quest. Dragon Quest Time Me Over Till Death Stranding Gamescom. There we go. We made it.
We're back. 5
Steps of Nick Cage. We did it.
I could eat a push for hours.
I could eat a push for hours. Like Zeus's butthole. What's going on here? JoJo. That's so only 2 episodes in with that. This weekend I'm gonna catch up with one. Well, I'm gonna try and catch up with One Piece because I'm about 3 months behind on my One Piece.
Oh boy!
I'm gonna. Yeah, I need to get through it because I think we're at the Wano arc, which is Zoro's arc.
I mean, not gonna lie, I had been having thoughts about trying to pick up One Piece again.
You're at Dressrosa. I think you can start at the end of that.
I am at Dressrosa. Can I basically skip Dressrosa?
Oh yeah. Do you want to know what happens? They win.
Oh well, yeah.
I mean,
in between is just a lot of really annoying shit. There's obviously a story in Dressrosa. Your main
character that lives in Dressrosa, their story of hardship and stuff. That's about it. There's the new general or admiral. Sorry, admiral. I don't know if you've met him. Fujita. He's blind.
No, I don't think I met him yet.
He's pretty cool, but he's not really that main character there. You can pretty much get to the end of Dressrosa and then start from scratch there.
Right.
Yeah.
Does it at least pick up a little bit after Dressrosa?
Compared to Dressrosa, yes.
Okay.
But compared to the rest of One Piece, no.
Oh.
you do. I do like the backstory with Doflamingo though, about him being a celestial dragon. You know about that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
Fine.
Yeah.
But yeah,
pretty much everything that's happened in One Piece, I'm aware of what happens.
Yeah.
Because I hang out with you and Jake.
That's true. That is true. Yeah.
So it's like I'm not the sort of person who gets butthurt about spoilers.
No.
Really, it's like I watch anime for the experience of watching it rather than to know the outcome of things. Because let's be honest, after you've seen about 3 anime, you know where a story is going.
Pretty
with
much.
Any other, like if you've seen like the big 3 shonen,
Yep.
you can predict the progression of every other shonen.
I'm 2 out of 3. Bleach and One Piece. Yeah. I've done Naruto.
Well, actually, I wasn't counting Bleach.
Were you talking?
I was talking Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah, as soon as I said that, I was like, shit.
One Piece and Naruto.
Yeah.
Bleach is a little bit more out there.
Yeah.
Doesn't quite follow the form as well. My Hero Academia actually is getting up into that territory now.
Well, on the new 3, My Hero, Black Clover, and what's the other one? There's another one. It's not Dr. Stone. There's another one that's sort of One Piece is just the constant, but there's like the new hot 3. I can't remember what the third one is. We need Jake.
I didn't think Black Clover was held in that high of a regard.
Oh really? Oh right, okay.
Because pretty much everyone I've spoke to can't stand Black Clover.
Oh shit. Okay, fair enough.
But that doesn't. I think some people would put Fairy Tail in there.
That might be the other one. Yeah. Yeah, I think didn't Jake say he started watching it? He started watching it, I think, with his sister.
He started watching Fairy Tail ages ago. It was.
Oh, okay.
It was sort of how he got his sister. It was like introducing her into anime. I think.
Okay.
So it's like they started watching Fairy Tail together. And did you hear the story about the figure that she got him?
No.
She bought him a Fairy Tail figure.
Yeah.
Of one of the female characters in Fairy Tail.
Right.
And it was very embarrassing when like an ultra detailed, sort of very nude figurine with detailed underwear and things like that, and just they're
very good sculptors out there.
They are very, very detailed.
I especially like the ones where they were completely nude, but they had caution tape over all of their private parts. I was like, that's really good attention to detail there. She's not quite nude, but
Yeah, no, they're very good at making embarrassing things that like people who don't watch anime will never understand.
Yeah,
they'll think you've just got some sort of nudie figurine. But he got his sister into anime through that.
Okay.
And I think then he got her watching My Hero Academia as well.
Yeah, and Titan, I believe.
I didn't know.
I think
Titan.
He can confirm this when he gets back, because he's going to listen to this anyway.
Yeah. I don't think I ever got anyone into anime. I helped sort of talk Haslam into watching One Piece.
Right.
Back when One Piece was
it was
incredible.
Oh god, the early days of One Piece.
Yeah.
This is why my specific One Piece figures, him over there, Luffy up there with the one on the end there. That is specifically Eni's lobby, because he's got the black trunks.
Yes.
And that's my favourite arc. That is time skip, that one, I'm pointing at, but it's dope. The only one I'm really after is the one from the Great War, Luffy.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get, because he has the orange vest, a yellow-orange vest.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean anything pre-time skip.
I was actually watching that opening earlier.
The opening. Oh, just the opening to the...
Yeah.
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
My favourite opening would be the third one. I can't remember what it was called. Or probably the Ennie's Lobby one. Ennie's Lobby or Water 7.
Mine is either We Go.
Oh, yeah.
Or We Are, but the one that's sung by the cast.
Oh, I know what you mean. Yeah. I know which one you mean. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was sort of... Was that the sort of inferior once... The second time you ever heard We Are, but it was obviously...
Because you had We Are as, like, the first.
Yeah.
I think We Are... The cast version was opening 7, I believe.
Yeah, it sounds about right. Yeah. Oh, the good times. Good times.
Good times. What is your, like, favourite anime opening of all time?
Opening... I mean, Titan Season 1 is quite a hard one to argue against. Evangelion, or should I say, the new King of the Hill. Oh, it was so good. So good. Yeah, I think it would either be Ennie's Lobby... Oh, no. Is it Ennie's Lobby or the arc straight after Skypiea? The opening is them falling in the boat from Skypiea. Kokuru no... Fuck, I've got it on my phone. I'll look it up in a minute. It would probably be Ava, I think. I think it would be Evangelion. I think
it's a good call. It's a good shout.
Fantastic.
That is a strong opening.
Yeah.
For me...
Oh, it could be... No, Bleach. The first Bleach one's
first
really
Bleach
good.
Is amazing. First Bleach is one of mine as well.
The rap.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really good.
I also love Tokyo Ghoul opening one.
I've never seen Tokyo Ghoul.
Even if you haven't seen the anime, it's
really good.
It's an amazing opening.
Okay.
Like the art style and everything is just incredible. I really like... My Hero Academia opening 3, which a lot of people, like, I think the majority of people say it's the weakest one, but it's my personal favourite.
Okay.
So I'm a bit weird.
What? So am I. Have you seen this room?
No, man, you haven't got the proper weird shit.
No, that's tucked away.
No,
we hide
that's Jake's room.
That's Jake's cave. Yeah.
No, you've just got a lot of cool games and figures from One Piece and some cool, like, actual Japanese things.
And my kind of racist Rob Lucy figure. It's meant to be Rob Lucy. It's Rob Lucy.
What's racist about it? Just the pronunciation.
It's all it is. Yeah. Oh, so other than that, I had a birthday.
You did have a birthday.
I had a birthday.
You had happy birthday sung to you in public. What? You had a great time. You were loving it, mate.
Story time, people. We went to a local pub quiz last week.
As we do most weeks.
And if you've been listening to the podcast, we had a guest on, a friend of ours called Nick. And he, so glad he did this. He named our quiz team Happy Birthday Tom. Now we're becoming quite friendly with the quiz master. Lovely guy, very good at his job, and of course he gets to see the quiz team names, and he saw our quiz team. So, it's your birthday, Tom. Oh, well, as is tradition, we get everyone to sing
this
Happy Birthday.
This has literally only ever happened once before.
Yeah, in the space of 4 or 5 months we've been doing this.
Yeah. Nobody else has ever had a birthday.
No.
Or nobody else has ever announced that they've had a birthday.
Nobody else has had that. Good friends that would do that for them and put it as their quiz team name.
By good friend, you mean massive fucking troll.
Bell end. And I had to stand up while 50 people in a pub.
You didn't have to stand up. You embraced the moment and chose.
If I didn't stand up, there would have been such a hullabaloo of me not standing up. Would there not have been?
No, not at all.
Oh, there would have been.
You could have just sat there and took it, mate. But no, you got into character.
I'm not a man to sit there and take it. I'm a man to sit there and give it. But at least 50 people in this local pub, all singing happy birthday to me, and I hate that. I hate all that. I hate it. I mean, it was worse when the family came round, and of course, a nice young niece and nephew. They hand you a sash they've made and a badge, and you have to go to Pizza Express wearing it. But you do it for them. You do it for them. And you get a free brownie at the end for your happy birthday. That was nice, at least.
No, you see, that's when I do the whole happy birthday thing.
Yeah, if I get a cake, I'm fine.
Yeah. Well, it's not always cake, because we always used to go to L'Artista in Watford.
Oh, yeah.
And, like, whenever we went in and it was somebody's birthday, it was always free desserts. Like, not even cake, just like proper...
Oh, from the menu?
Yeah.
Like, oh, wow.
Like proper full-on desserts. It wasn't just like a cheap bit of friggin' Costco cake or something.
That's... Not many places would do that. It's normally just a massive plate with sprinkling of happy birthday.
Especially since it's so easy to exploit and just lie. They don't check your ID.
What? What kind of morons are they?
I mean, I never lied about it to get free dessert.
It's quite easy to hear about that.
I know people who did, and I witnessed it happen and did nothing to stop it. But
why would you? I mean, why would you ruin it for them? Try and have a nice birthday. Why would you ruin it for them?
They're learning a vital lesson
in business. They still exist?
They do.
Oh, how?
Because they do pretty good food and they're cheap. So.
And they keep getting people coming back. They buy the mains but get free desserts.
Everybody's birthday.
Everybody wins.
It's always somebody's birthday.
It's like TGI's. So I received some quite hot shit for my 30th.
Yeah, mate, you had a good haul.
I had a good haulage. I received a nice little wrapped Super Mario 64 for the N64 cartridge, which I've never played, and I will be playing. Never had an N64 as a kid, so that'll be played soon. I received Categories because that is my favourite. When nowadays when we talk board games, you think Settlers of Catan, Ticket to Ride. You're sort of nerdy board games. I
don't.
No. I'm saying I personally still class them as board games and whatever they like. But if we were to say I don't know, our personal group of friends board games, they might think that. I think. Do you not think? Then say Monopoly, Game of Life, Categories, which is what I got.
I think they'd generally go for the more traditional board
Mousetrap.
Yeah, because
fucking love Mousetrap.
Like other games they categorise as tabletop gaming rather than
I see what you mean.
Yes.
Games. Yeah, no, they are tabletop gaming. Well, I received the board game Categories, and I love that game. I love Categories. I think it's great because literally every answer reduces you to go, wait, let me see. Let me check that on Google. Let me see. And the arguments are great. I love games like that.
I like a simple board game. I don't like to have to spend ages reading instructions.
Not so much instructions.
And have numerous complicated phases and things like that.
Yeah, no, tabletops for sure. I don't like that. Do you like Risk? I love a bit of Risk.
I have to be in the mood for Risk.
Okay.
It's like I've never personally owned Risk.
No. Okay.
I have engaged in Risk.
Have you now, sir? Have you? There's a really, really nice Metal Gear Risk. Where you get
I did not know they did themed Risk.
Yeah. There's a Metal Gear one where you got little Rexes and Rays. Yeah, it's incredible.
Oh my god.
It's very expensive, but it's going to be worth it when I eventually get it, because you know I will.
Because you will buy literally anything.
Yeah, I'm a hoarder. I like shit. I also received the incredible art books, should I say, compendium for Final Fantasies 1 to 10. And did you ever look at them? Did you ever look?
I did.
They are beautiful.
And
it's basically all...
I mean, they're beautiful, but equally, you could very easily use them to bludgeon someone.
Yes, they weigh as much as a small child.
Well, that depends on the obesity of the child. I would be shocked if a child weighed that much.
They weigh as much as a baby Jake. A sick art book.
Because he's fat.
That's so rude. How could you say it? Jake, I didn't say that. I didn't say it. And the creme de la creme, my 1993 vintage Godzilla from Godzilla vs. Mechagodzilla 2. He's beautiful. He's I believe he is straight from the land of Nippon.
Well, the instructions would indicate
they're all Japanese. The instructions, the instructitons. It takes he's about a foot high. It takes 4 AA's inside and a 9-volt, and he's all mechanical. Like, it comes with a tank, and the tank is the controller. This is on the Twitter at Red Panda Pirate. You can see it on there. The tank controls it. It moves forward. It turns. It roars. In fact, hang on. Let's get a soundbite. We need a soundbite of this. Hang on. Oh, turn. Hang on. Oh, here we go. Oh, he's such a good little boy. Oh yeah, that picked it up beautifully. Oh, he's amazing. He's amazing. And
as you can tell, Tom is really,
I like my dinosaurs.
Overwhelmed by this.
I like my dinosaurs. Oh, and the final thing, my Third Strike poster. I'd forgotten about that. The one I'm looking at right now.
Oh, and there was another poster.
Oh, there is. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Oh, I received. Now,
this is so niche.
How do you start this? Any Simpsons fans out there? I mean, we're obviously talking the only good Simpsons episodes, anything before season 10. Homer goes to see a film, and it's about a bus that couldn't slow down. It was speed.
What was this film called?
It was called The Bus That Couldn't Slow Down. It was about a bus that could only speed at a certain speed limit. And I have the poster of Keanu Reeves' big doughy face, and it's titled "The Bus That Couldn't Slow Down." There is nowhere in here to put it.
No, you have no more posters.
I don't know.
Unless you wanted to cover up that window.
No, I kind of like light. I think it's still in the roll. We're just keeping it for now. It will go up eventually in the future.
I mean, you told us it was going above the bed.
That's what.
Because why wouldn't you have a poster of Keanu?
Because then that covers up the mirror. Like
the mirror's on the ceiling, mate. That's
above. That's what I mean. Above the bed. Oh. So we look at Keanu.
So that you can just look up at Keanu.
Oh, just looking at his beautiful face, his stoic face.
Little pudgy young Keanu.
Yeah, it was a solid haul this year. Yeah, pretty solid with a bit of a dollar as well and the odd cards. Yeah, 30.
Yeah, you
30.
Yeah, you're complaining about that to me?
Well, I just love the fact that I turned 30, you're over 30, and we spent about half hour talking about Power Rangers and cartoons earlier. What a cracking podcast. The original Power Rangers. Sorry, the original, yes, the original, not the...
So we were talking old man things, not young person things.
Oh, you're great.
I'm not talking about your Peppa Pigs and your doodads.
That is an awful TV show. That is a horrible TV show.
Apparently it's like it sets a really, really bad example to children.
Yeah, and the dad is really... They treat the dad so bad in it.
The world we live in, fam.
Oh, it's awful. Awful.
No respect for dads.
Okay, they get no respect at all. No respect at all. That's pretty much me as well. Last week was a blur. It was just
it was a whirlwind of meat.
Bodine's. Bodine. We don't have any sponsors on this podcast, but my God,
anything we talk about, we are legitimately enthusiastic about.
We are enthusiastic about everything we talk about, and anything we talk about. If those companies are listening, we're legitimately excited about everything.
Yeah, Bodine's, if you want to supply us with an endless supply of podcast meat.
We need podcast meat! Bodine's in London, there's about 5 of them in London, in central London. It's the best meat you're ever going to get, pretty much, in my opinion.
Well, certainly the best meat you'll find over here.
Yeah. We went for my birthday before we went... Oh, actually, another thing I actually did for my birthday. Went to Bodine's before going to the cinema, and at Bodine's we had a sharing platter, and it's basically just a tray. Metal tray, and it came with pulled pork, thighs, brisket, burnt ends, and ribs, and it was just all barbecue, and it was... The meat sweats are so real at Bodine's. There you go. There's your advertisement. The meat sweats are so real at Bodine's.
Well, I mean, because I took you to your first Super Strong Style 16.
You did? Oh, I forgot about this.
And...
Progress Wrestling.
And we went to Park, Ali Pali, and we parked at like the furthest car park away.
It wasn't that far.
No, but it was the furthest, I think. Or maybe the second furthest. It wasn't the car park that's right close to the building.
It was?
No, it wasn't.
What?
The one that's close to the building is
around the other
literally
side.
on the other side of the building.
We parked there the other day. We did park there one day. I think the third day. It's not important.
Maybe.
It's not important.
Yeah, but where we parked, there happened to be a Bodine's van.
There did.
And you immediately expressed Bodine's curiosity.
I lost my shit.
Is there a Bodine's? And I was like, yeah, mate, they're in the venue.
Well, my boner got hard instantly.
You can get brisket and watch the graps.
Oh, I can get sweaty barbecue meat watching sweaty meat wrestle each other.
Yeah, and let me tell you something. I am a frugal man. I am someone who is generally quite careful with his money. I have no objections to paying £10 for a Bodine's beef brisket sandwich.
Didn't. I didn't worry about spending that £30. Do your maths. That's free, children.
And I bought you a fourth.
You did. It was so good. Oh, it was so good. So damn good. As was the wrestling, but still.
Yeah, the wrestling was amazing as well. I had a burrito on the last day. It was very disappointing.
I mean, did you not then go back and get a brisket? Was that your last one? The burrito.
The burrito was my last one.
You made a mistake. You done goof there. You thought, I'm going to try something else.
Yeah, well, I thought, hey, if this is the kind of quality they're getting in with the beef, this is going to be an amazing burrito. I love a good burrito. But no, it was not a good burrito.
It's kind of like this channel on the podcast. The amazing artwork and quality we're getting, and then they bite into it, and then it's really not
us sitting here.
It's really not that good.
Power Rangers and beef brisket.
Exactly. What a perfect metaphor. The one last thing I have to talk about is I went to see Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. I'm a massive Tarantino fan. As you can see.
I can imagine so.
Grindhouse poster over there.
Yep.
This is, in my opinion, one of his best. Better than Hateful Eight.
I personally would say Hateful Eight was his worst. At least my least favourite Tarantino.
Yes, and Jackie Brown wasn't that bad.
Nope. No, it wasn't.
Which a lot of people do make out for it. This is up there. This is, obviously, if you like a Tarantino film or not, this is script heavy. This is lots of dialogue, but it's so good. The Brad Pitt and DiCaprio are so good together. Brad Pitt, his demure, is that the word? Is that the word? Demure. His sort of character attitude and the way he held himself is very similar to his character in Inglourious Bastards.
Okay.
He's got that sort of cheeky smile every time, and it talks like that. A bit of Southern American. Which we watched again at the weekend. Had to watch that. It's fantastic. And it's about kind of about the Charles Manson murders. But it's again like in Inglourious Bastards, where he changes history. Obviously, Hitler doesn't get shot 100 times in the face in the balcony in a theatre.
Doesn't he though?
Spoiler? I don't know. This is it's quite a new film. This I don't know whether to do a spoiler just yet. Okay, spoiler. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, so Sharon Tate doesn't die in this.
Right.
Do you know about the Charles Manson murders?
Yeah.
So they lead it up so much that he's seen her, and he's like in the end sent his followers to go kill her. But it's actually they're going to kill Brad Pitt and Leonardo DiCaprio, who are these famous people. And in the end, it just like Sharon Tate's all still pregnant and healthy and alive. So it was a nice ending to see that. I was like, they're not going to do it. He's not going to do this. This is a really horrific murder. Really horrible. Like, while she's pregnant. Granted, Game of Thrones did it, but that's Game of Thrones. It's long. It's about 2.5 hours. But it goes pretty quick.
Yeah, I was speaking to somebody yesterday who who'd just gone to see Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. And they absolutely hated it.
Really?
Absolutely despised it.
Is that anyone I know?
No.
Okay.
But they hate Tarantino.
Oh, well, I mean,
so
that's it.
I was like, why did you go and see it then? I didn't know it was Tarantino. They didn't know going in it was Tarantino, so they accidentally went. And then it turns out they didn't know Inglourious Basterds was Tarantino either.
Oh my God.
So they hated Inglourious Basterds. They hated Once Upon a Time. So at least that goes to show that they actually do hate Tarantino. It's like they hate Tarantino films when they don't know it's Tarantino, which is fair. I can't criticize somebody for like legitimately not liking Tarantino's style. The people I have a problem with is people who love Tarantino films so long as they don't know it's a Tarantino film.
Yeah, no, I can. Yeah, I know exactly what you mean.
Because I can see how Tarantino's style wouldn't be for everyone.
It's not at all.
It is very script heavy.
Yeah,
it's often ultra violent.
This wasn't. Not the mass violence at the end.
And I can see what people get at when they say that his films don't really go anywhere.
Nope, this didn't really go that anywhere, but I kind of love that.
Yeah, well, yeah, it's a Tarantino thing. And if you enjoy Tarantino style, then it'll be great. But if you don't, then...
I love the idea of these made-up characters just having a conversation about shit. Like, Death Proof. A lot of people didn't like Death Proof. There was a scene in that where... you seen Death Proof?
Yes.
Yes. So... the second bunch of girls, so the main ones with Zoe Bell and Rosario Dawson, they're just sitting in the cafe, just talking about this car. I just love that. And I love his camera shots. Like, for instance, that one in the restaurant, he's just circling them slowly, but it's still focusing on one character at a time when they're talking. There's one scene actually in Inglourious Basterds where the bear Jew comes out.
Yeah,
they're interrogating in the woods these Nazis. And he's like, Bear Jew knocks him out, blah, blah, blah. And then there's one more Nazi that's like, no, I'll tell you everything. And so you got basically where you're sitting, the Nazi, Bear Jew here, I'm Brad Pitt. So 3 in line. And the camera's going, point to you, then to Brad Pitt, then back again, then back again. It's still one shot, but it's Like, I just love simple things like that. And it's not so Hollywood and... I don't know. When I think Hollywood, I think Michael Bay these days, or like lens flary, and now Once Upon a Time is great. I definitely advise seeing it. And even though it was a Tarantino film, it kind of always goes in the title of a Tarantino film. It's got the title of the film, then still keeps going, the 9th or whatever film from Quentin Tarantino.
Yeah,
it's written up there. Like
nobody watches the credits.
No, and there was a mid credit scene. Yeah, it's not important. It's funny.
It's nothing sacred anymore.
No, I was even saying when we were there, like, we can leave. There's not going to be hang on. But it wasn't important. It's just a little funny gag.
But something in a Tarantino film not really going anywhere.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. And that is me. No big question this week because I think we divulged enough with our childhood. We went in all sorts of directions. Yeah. Not many video games this week, but I guess we can talk more next time about from Gamescom, the news from this week with Gamescom, and from whatever Jake's been up to when he gets back. Probably more new anime. He's done with Persona. He's done with Spider-Man. I don't know what he's playing. I have no idea what he's playing. Do you?
I'm trying to think.
I don't know.
Maybe he's playing more Akiba Strip.
We can only hope. We can only hope he's playing more Akiba Strip. I actually bought Metal Wolf Chaos. You aware of Metal Wolf Chaos?
I am not aware of Metal Wolf Chaos.
If listeners, if you are still here listening to this podcast, go and buy Metal Wolf Chaos. See you next time. Crazy
壊せぬくもり付きの羽をあげようシュールなだって星心から歌うのさクレイジーレンボーさ Twinkle Twinkle レインボーさコバルトブルーな2色を重ねていこう Crazy Crazy レインボーさ Twinkle Twinkle レインボーさ瞳に映った悲しいリアルを壊せぬくもり付きの羽をあげようシュールなだって星心から